Well, Nathan, a disappointing end to this little spell of matches.
Yeah, it was. Well, it's not sort of. It's obviously come to an end because we've lost today, but it's not. There's still the run of matches to come. If we were talking about last month, we've had a great month. We've started this month really, really well, and we've saved our two worst, most inept performances for Birmingham. You know, and we've conceded 5 at home, conceded 3 today, and you look at it thinking, we didn't get dominated in that. For 20 minutes I thought we were outstanding. Then the tennis balls came on, then some clown of a steward stepped onto the pitch when we were about to cross the ball, and suddenly the momentum changes. But we didn't defend well enough today. You know, the first goal's poor, second goal's even worse, and then third goal, you know, we're chasing the game, we're trying to make changes, we're trying to be positive, trying to get something, and that's what happens. But that's a championship.
I guess that sort of first half, you know, in that time, that first sort of 15-20 minutes, you're on top. The crowd are more interested, as you said, in their tennis balls and getting behind the team. That was the time to perhaps get one, and it never quite came. No,
and look, and they scored then, and that was the thing. It's a poor goal because we let her run a goal. We don't stop the cross. We don't defend the cross. It's calamity in the box and stuff. So I think, but even then, second half, we think, right, come on, let's come out of it. And then 15 seconds in, you can see 2. And then we actually started the second half really well as well. But it was one of those days today, and I don't think I'm very, very. I don't like saying that we were bad, so that means not giving the opposition credit, because that's happened to me enough in the past. But they didn't really have to work hard today to get 3 points. But no credit to them; they've got three points. So look, no crying over spilt milk for us.
As you say, that's the championship. You know, they're sort of lower half of the table, and they've got a front three that would grace any team in the championship who they've brought in the transfer window. That's what you're up against.
But that's what we're up against in the championship. You know, they've got a big squad, they've got a big budget, they've got thing, and then in the window they're able to bring in that. Plus they've got real firepower. They've got they've got a fantastic squad. So the resources we have to compete with them, no, they're not as much. But we've been excellent. We've done really, really good in recent weeks, and especially and given ourselves, put ourselves in a wonderful position. But we know we're going to have days like this. But it's disappointing today because if we'd done the basics right, you could have come away with something today. But we didn't. We were a mile off with the basics.
Difficult, as you say, to be too critical because of the way you've done, and you're still very much in the mix.
Of course, and we got a game in hand, and there's a lot of football to be played. We're home, and some big games to come. We're in the cup against Chelsea. So look, we're in a real good place. It doesn't feel like that today because we've had our second worst performance of the season.
And a free midweek. You don't know what to do with it.
Well, we had given them.
That's the thing, I suppose, isn't it? You've got to sit on this for a week.
Yeah, and thing. But what we've had to do. I mean, we were going to give them a lot of time off, but I think we lacked a bit of rhythm today. We've tried to look after them because of the thing, but I think we lacked a bit of rhythm today. We've been at it lately and on the front foot, games, and I think that's helped us. So I think we can adjust our week and come back in, and because I said we've got a big couple of weeks coming up.